guys, today's video is going to be about 5 tips and hacks that you can use to make your model railway better. Use old engine shells and motors. For instance, this old engine shell is supposed to go on a 040 body, which looks very nice. You need to admit, everything goes in the right place, very nice. But if something vital comes out and you can't find it, as the weight did in this one, what do you do with the old shell? Well, I can answer that for you. You find another old motor which still runs and you like, but you can't find the shell for, and put the old engine's shell onto it. If it fits and you're happy with it, you can either use glue tack, as I have, glue dots, or glue, or sellotape, or adhesive glue, or PVA, you choose. But keep in mind that this body has to be able to run, and the shell needs to look nice in your opinion. If so, then you can still have the joy of watching an old shell run on a new body around your layout. The same applies with wagons. For instance, this engine, this very crude model, but of course you can make something better, is made out of a whiteboard rubber attached with a circle of cardboard, which is attached by glue tack, and these 4 cardboard pieces. Simple, and you've created a brand new engine. Of course it won't look like an engine and it won't run like one, but you can add something to make it look really nice as a display model. And for anyone who's wondering, this is an old Bachmann freight train piece. You can see by the way the points work, the couplings. But overall, it does look quite nice if you're on a beginner layout, and so just use your old wagons. And if you don't want to make one a steamy, just make it as a flatbed. You can put loads of different colourful loads or different kinds of loads to give your layout some interest. Model trains and stock from model railway shows. For instance, I bought this long green wagon from a very big model railway. Little did I know it was from the Triangle era. And yet, I have used it for various different cargoes, including carriages, locomotives, and minifigures even, Lego minifigures. So, if you can go to a model railway show and buy something like this, I'm sure you can do wonderful things with it. Is for those that have Lego. Tired of burning money on these impressive cargo facilities but then realizing you can only put them on certain trucks? Yes, this is something you will like. Get a base plate. It doesn't matter as long as it does not exceed 4 studs wide, and place it on any Hornby flatbed or wagon that's flat, and you'll see that it fits really well. You can even do it at an angle to create maybe cattle effects. So place down that base plate. It doesn't have to be like this, it can be longer. And you can use a bunch of creative ways to make hinges, to make walls, to make roofs, to make it hinged like that, so that, like for instance, cattle could be in there. All different things. But for sure, it's a very good hack, and I have used it for cargo so many times over, and it has never unimpressed me. Of course, you do need a lot of Lego for this though, so be mindful that it does take quite a bit of Lego if you want it to be color coordinated. But if you don't mind it being not color coordinated, then it's absolutely fine. using old or worthless wagons and track. For instance, this crane was selling for £2.50 at a small model railway show because the arm function to go up like that does not work because the owner has lost the chain for it. And so even if I go like, it's better to show you from here, if I go like this, you can see there's no chain, so nothing happens except an annoying clicking sound. So even if it's broken like this and it sells really low, then you can use this to your advantage. Bring it home, and if you, like me, just want another piece of freight on your railway, you can use it because there's still a chain for the amount, and it's really nice, and it still swivels, and yeah, what's not to like about this? You could make a hook if you wanted, you could get some extra chain and make it work again. It really doesn't matter as long as you're happy with it. You can use low prices and broken models to your advantage.